This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat
and Pat.
Hey, it's Kitty Cat Cappuccino.
It's Pat.
And this is Seek Treatment, a podcast about boys, sex, fucking, dating, and love. We're live in the studio with the girls of Let Me Say This. Please open your ears for Hunter Harris and Peyton Dix. What is up?
Hey.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
What's everyone's mood
pleasure.
this Monday
I
morning?
know, let's all go around and share moods.
I'm going to tell you what I told you in the bathroom, which was like not great.
Yeah.
How was your weekend? I was like, bad. I'm done lying this year.
Never lie to me.
Because it is a Monday.
And you can't lie in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, but well.
My favorite
Wow.
my favorite kinds of memes that go around are like when it's like something of like two people like crying together and it's like me and the girl I just met in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like those memes are always so good.
Do you have that experience? Did you grow up with that experience? Did you have it? Do you still have it?
I've never cried in the bathroom, but like people have cried to me.
Mhm.
I've been like on the
Yes.
receiving end.
Receiver of tears. That's a beautiful title.
Said, come here.
I'll never forget when I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom in my high school, and my my teacher, who was weird, was in the bathroom, and he was peeing like this. And audience, I'm putting my hands behind my head. He was sitting at the urinal like this, peeing, and then
Why?
I was peeing at the urinal, and he said, "We're all equal in front of the urinal."
Oh.
Ew. Why was he talking to you?
I don't know.
Arrest him.
Yeah.
Arrest him.
Bleep his name.
Bleep
I
it.
remember, and then one time you had to go up and ask him at the end of the year if like because it was honors but then like in junior year,
Brag.
like,
Okay.
well it
Settle.
actually
Yeah.
wasn't because like you know how like everything's like inflated in high school and like but then like the real smart people would be in AP.
Yeah.
You had to ask him you had to go up at the end and be like can you sign me into honors next year or AP? And I genuinely did not care. Like you couldn't have paid me $1 million to care if I was in AP or not. But I was like, what should I be in next year? And he was like, so I try to keep AP for the genuine learners.
Oh.
And you're not a genuine learner.
You're a genuine
I was
learner.
like, well, we are all equal in front of the urinal.
That's crazy.
Said,
Wait, that's crazy.
But I'm not. Like, I'm not a genuine
You are a
learner.
genuine
Name one
learner.
thing I've learned.
A million things.
Are you guys genuine learners?
Actually, yeah.
You should be in AP
I
history.
really am.
Really?
You are.
We both have curious minds.
I was an A push.
Okay, do you
Brag. I was.
What'd you get on the
were.
test?
It doesn't matter. I was an A push. That's God's business.
Because were you at the end of senior year by the time you took the
Absolutely.
test? So who cares?
Yeah, let it
I was already in
go. Let
college.
it go.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
I just
fine.
rewatched all of Laguna Beach, so like it's also fresh in my mind. But it's like Lauren Conrad's dad said, second semester senior year you can get B's and C's, you just can't get D's and F's.
Oh my God.
Wait, I love it. I love
And that's
it.
why she was grounded season 1.
But I was so scared of getting like kicked out of college if I didn't.
That was
get-
such a myth.
If I didn't finish strong.
They were like, they would always be like, and one boy, 3 years ago, his college sent him
Yep.
a letter. They said, we don't want you anymore.
Yep, that's a
And that could
classic.
happen. It's
One
like,
boy 3 years
myth.
ago.
I know, it's like, name them.
Yeah.
Name
Name 'em.
them.
Right now. Get him on the phone.
Yeah.
At
Wait,
my
I
high-
think-
oh, go on.
I was gonna say, I think you're a genuine learner because you like are so nosy.
no, of course.
So
Yeah.
it's like part of your instinct to be like, I have to actually know more so that I can like judge deeper and better. And
That's
This is. I was
beautiful.
actually chastised in high school for being such a genuine learner.
Really?
And we got these like comments every semester from our teachers, like where they would just like talk to your parents about you.
Yeah.
And one of my comments was like, when Hunter doesn't do the reading, she'll just talk about whatever she wants and like gets the class to do the same.
That's
That's
Like
so
she will
powerful.
lead the class discussion. That's how much of it. And I got in trouble.
active
Do
resistance.
you know who that kind of is?
Who?
Julia Stiles in 10 Things.
Thank you so much for saying it. Thank you.
Nasty, actually.
Cat
Radical
Stratford.
queen.
Yeah, when she does the dance on the table.
Oh my God.
They're like,
bumps
your
her-
cat's going crazy.
and she bumps her head.
That is kind of how you go out, though. It's like Hunter's chill, and then like one extra shot.
Oh, fun.
And then like I lose a coat and
Yeah,
yeah.
you lose an
and then I have
expensive
to
coat.
have blood drawn the next day and it's like, who am I?
Oh my God, where'd you lose your coat?
You tell them.
At my birthday party, my 30th birthday
I
party.
would
And
have
happy
loved to be
birthday.
included.
And we would have
In the
loved, we
bar,
would have loved
too.
to be
You would have loved to be
included.
included.
Well, you actually didn't come. Hunter did wear a Leo t-shirt to my tour's birthday. proudly too.
As I
like,
should.
What-
yeah,
yeah.
like bra
It's
was
my
like
uniform.
tightened
Yeah.
up.
What
Yeah.
day? Hunter, what day?
August 9th.
Oh, I'm the 11th.
Oh,
Same
And
week.
what
got
month is
it.
Taurus?
For April and May, but I'm April
Cool.
better.
What's your moon and
24th.
rise?
Moon is Virgo.
Me too.
Rising is
Wait.
Libra.
I actually
I
don't
don't
know
know.
my other ones.
I
just know I'm
can't remember.
Scorpio.
But you know, Carol Radziwill, she has the same sun and rising as we do.
Really?
Wow.
Mhm.
And I'm the
Mhm.
same regular as Bethany, Sonia, Ramona. Or
Wait.
me, Bethany, Sonia, and Ramona are all Scorpios.
I know who those
Wait,
people are
so
now.
scary. Isn't
I know.
Nicki
But
Minaj a
actually,
Scorpio too?
Sonia might not be a Scorpio.
No, she's a Sagittarius.
because she's right by Ramona's birthday, but it might be just after the deadline.
Are you
my mother's a
following,
Scorpio.
Nicki Minaj is a Gemini.
No, I think she's a No, she's a Sagittarius.
I could
I
see
don't.
her being a
I
Scorpio.
don't. I really
can't
don't
remember,
know.
I can't
I don't think I need to know too.
Now, have you been following the Dior bags posts?
Bethany?
Bethany's posting about drones. And she has a code for them. Have you seen these? You need to look at them. So she calls drones. Have you seen this? Drones Dior bags. The
I've-
sky. Oh, the closet is the sky. She's like, there's Dior bags in the closet, and everyone like knows what she's talking
Yeah.
about.
I've
What?
seen her posts that are kind of like not reviewing, but engaging with the Walmart Birkin.
I haven't seen those.
She's not telling us if they're good or bad. She's just being like, this exists and I have it.
Yeah.
And then holding it up next to like another one and being like, this is an Hermes Birkin.
Do you think TikTok's actually gonna go away or no?
Okay, we literally were like, we have to talk about this.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Well, technically, it's not gonna go away. Like the app is just gonna erode over time. So like, eventually, maybe within I don't know a year, like it'll just stop updating. Like you can't update it in the Apple store. And then if Apple makes it updatable, okay, I sound so smart.
No,
right
I
now.
know.
Oh my
I'm
God.
really
Genuine
like-
learner, genuine learner.
That was
Say
awesome.
it.
Genuine learner. But if like the Apple ends up letting you update it, they'll just have insane fines. But like, why would they risk that? I guess.
Oh.
So that's what would happen if they don't like. I don't think it'll. I think too many businesses rely on it, and I don't think
Yeah.
it's like related personally to any party per se. So
Mhm.
like, it might. It's only this thing that feels ageist to me. Like older people are like scared and they just want our data. but
Ageist against young.
ageist against
That's
young.
so rare.
I would love for it to go away though.
Why?
Maybe I'm ageist against young.
You're good
Because-
at TikTok, actually.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you show up on-
actually.
No, no, no.
Thank
No,
you.
I caught it.
my
I
Leo.
caught it.
Only because
I
you
caught
wanted it
it.
to go away. So I was like, why
Because
would you?
I spend too much time looking at
Oh,
it.
okay.
And it like I actually this weekend especially when I'm like alone in a hotel room, I will waste like 4 hours. I'm like,
Yeah.
I am becoming not a genuine learner.
Yeah.
Or am I becoming more
Well, are you
curious than
learning?
ever?
Well,
when you're
we're all
scrolling?
equal.
I
in
do
front of,
learn
we're
a
all
lot.
equal in front of the urinal. I
At the end of the day.
end of the day.
I don't go really on TikTok.
That's okay though.
I go sometimes.
Yeah.
But reels are just so much more demonic that I'm like,
Yeah.
let's stick to what we know. Let's.
I've
stick
seen
to
some
the status quo.
crazy things on Reels.
But
My
I almost
reels are
never
so
post these.
random.
I
Yeah.
know.
I do love the videos where people are waxing their beard at a barber shop.
Those are
And it's
fun.
like Turkish men getting their beards waxed.
Yep.
It like looks so satisfying to see men in pain.
I can't stop watching the videos. I get recommended videos of them mixing colors.
Yep.
So it'll be like
Oh, the
all these lines
sand.
of paint,
5%
sand, but also
rose.
tints.
love
Yes.
the
It's
sand
like
ones.
cerulean.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
yes.
they're like, this is dogwood red. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
whatever
I
you
know.
say.
They're
I
always
always
Sure.
try to guess. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's gonna be banana yellow. And
Sometimes
it's like,
I'll just throw midnight in front of something. They'll be like midnight green. And I'm like, you can't just
Midnight
say they'll be
green.
midnight yellow. Like when they can't think of something, they'll just call it midnight the color.
Midnight.
Love.
Yeah.
Did you watch those like bottle? Remember the bottle breaking?
Of course.
No.
That was like.
No.
I'm just thinking of
Huge.
like you didn't. It was okay. I was kind of fascinated by which bottles would break, but I was more fascinated by the fact that like, where are you? Are you in an apartment building?
Right.
Like, is someone on a Zoom
I
call
know.
nearby, just being like, "That's my neighbor making a TikTok."
How
The
do they
glass is
think of
breaking.
it?
People are
TikTok.
so
Yeah.
curious.
You know they're having so many complaints and like they're building like
Yes.
chat or something. Like their
Shattered
landlord
glass.
is like, I'm so sick of having to go to this apartment and tell them to stop.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
on this pod, we just ask everyone one question. And I think you should both do it separately. So
Yeah.
it's who were you, who are you, and who do you want to be? And whatever that means to you.
Like in high school, who were you like besides being a genuine
Our main
learner?
questions are like, did you hook and heist?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's your mood today? And like, what do you want?
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Did you hook and heist?
Did you hook up in high school?
Where'd you grow up?
You were you good?
Was
Were
I good? Always good. Still
Oh.
a good girl.
Good
You
girl.
were.
Where did I grow up?
Right.
Oklahoma.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
cool.
And what was the other question?
Good girl, Oklahoma.
Did I hook in high school? Yes.
Yes. What
Oh
were you
my
like
God,
in
you're
high
so
school?
lucky.
What was I like in high school?
Brag.
I was like wannabe Blair Waldorf.
Oh,
Really?
Like very type A, but then I would wake up early in the morning and watch like Katharine Hepburn movies.
Wow.
Wait, before
And-
school, you're watching Katharine Hepburn movies?
Yes.
so-
Yes. I'm a
Oh,
rich.
really?
I'm a rich text. What can I say?
What did you wake up at time-wise?
What did you wake up at time-wise?
I love that. I love it. I love what you did there.
Don't waste a word.
What did you wake up at time-wise?
I would wake up at like 5:45.
And
That's
you would
not
put on,
okay.
like,
And I would wake up
You
early.
need-
I would literally wake up early, watch movies, and then like go to school.
Wait,
And
what a lovely way to wake up, though.
I know I had to. Curious mind. What can I say?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was also a football manager. That's how I hooked up in high school.
Really?
That's
Oh,
so-
manager is such a thing.
You're like, come on, boys.
Yeah.
Do you have a clipboard?
Top.
No,
Yeah.
but I had. We wore these little like Lululemon skirts.
Stop.
That was like
Oh
a
my
big.
God.
But it's so
Lululemon's
like,
is
you
good.
forget that like the sports teams had managers. I know, I always thought to myself,
Barely. They
I don't
barely.
know.
I
had
didn't know
managers.
about
I don't know if
that.
that was a thing.
This was so
For
private
us.
school. Like someone else would like put all the dirty uniforms in the laundry, and then we would just take them out and fold them. It was like all the gross stuff we didn't even have to do.
Wow.
I don't know what our manager's responsibilities were. But why? And I thought to myself, would someone want to do it? Was it for college apps?
No, we had to have a sports credit, so I like had to do
Oh.
something.
And you didn't want to play any sport?
No, I'm so not athletic.
And you're so different now because you're an athlete.
Are you an
I
athlete?
am an athlete. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
No, I said you're an athlete in the making. Hunter
How
thinks I have
so?
a gun out. Wait,
No, I know.
I'm like, I'm on your team.
Y'all are fighting.
Sorry, I had a
literally-
coffee.
yeah,
I'm
no.
like so.
Hunter, lower the gun.
But you
I
did
know
have it
listening.
or you didn't have it?
I had a coffee.
Coffee-wise.
And
Yeah.
that makes you feel worse.
Yeah.
No, what did you
I'm
have?
like hands like
Yeah.
shaking. I'm like so on
I was
edge.
saying that because you have a trainer now, and like,
Oh my
body's
God.
been body.
Where's your?
Where do you
thank
go
you.
if you
Where do
feel
you work
safe?
out?
In Greenpoint, this woman Taya, she's really great.
He has
Shout
a home
out.
gym.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm trying to have a butt the size of a house.
Love.
I'm
thank
thinking
God.
maybe I'll
Two
live in
bedroom.
Greenpoint.
Yeah, what you duplex. Yeah.
And you know what my goal is, and it has been for the past 10 years,
Sure.
do one push-up
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wow.
without
Oh.
knees. Because of course, the knees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Knees
I
count
really-
to me.
Do you
It
practice?
does
so
count.
hard with
I think
knees.
it does count, but it would feel so good for me to be able to like
Yeah.
really just go
And
down.
you can practice on the bench.
Yeah, and I've been trying to get into weights.
Yeah.
Mm.
I really want to be strong,
journey.
What do you
inside
want-
and
Being
out.
strong is so nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't need help taking down my bag from the overhead
No.
compartment.
Except that there's this trainer at my gym that says things like this. Well, he said this one time. He was like, think about life reasons. Like, what if you, like, we were like lifting and he's like, what if someone falls down? You need to carry them. And I'm like, that's not why I'm at the gym. I'm trying to be cunt.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to save someone from under a cart.
Right. Like, even if I was strong,
That's
I
none of
don't
my
think
business.
I'd volunteer.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be like, oh, let me
I
be the
know.
person.
I would seek
Like-
like a professional.
Yeah.
I'm not like doing curls that I can like save the
and
world.
I'm still not taking down my bag. Like I kind of like I see a man and I
Yeah.
expect like,
I know.
ow. Yeah.
What
It's
about
just
when they
like-
don't? Like I'll never forget 2 years ago, I had 3 bags to get on the rental car shuttle.
Mhm.
This man's just looking at me, and I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
hate that.
society.
Yeah.
And that's society.
And that's on society.
Yeah.
Anyways, I made it. I figured it out. But yeah, so you're getting strong. You're athletic. But in high
I'm
school,
not-
you're football. You're perfect. You're Blair. You're
Where did you go to
movies.
college? Can I ask? Where did you go college wise?
Trigger warning.
Emerson College. That's where we met.
You guys,
Did
oh,
you
you're
meet there?
college
Guess where we were.
friends.
Yes.
Guess where we were yesterday.
What?
In Boston.
We were in Boston
We were in
yesterday.
Boston.
Oh
Do
my
you know Joe
gosh.
Mandy? He went to Emerson.
Joe who?
Mandy.
I don't
Joe Mandy?
think so.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Flummoxed.
Sorry, Joe Mandy
I'm gonna
just
start
got like
calling
2
him
first
Joe Mandy
names.
more. He's a stand-up.
But I like it.
He's very
I don't
funny.
think so though.
I don't think so either.
But we stayed right. I saw the word Emerson. We stayed at the W Hotel
Yeah.
oh my gosh, so close.
in Boston. We did a show at the Wilbur. It was beautiful.
Love.
And the vibes. It was probably my favorite crowd.
Yeah.
People say that about Boston. I haven't
Yeah.
been back since we graduated.
What
I
was
went
it
back
like
for
there?
a wedding. What was it like in
At Emerson, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
Bad.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Ugh.
Another sound.
Yeah. So that's our review.
Yeah, that's our review.
Like, okay, like literally the thing that made us become friends was, well, one, we were fighting over if the teacher was hot or not. He was not.
Oh, he was
And-
not.
oh
Wait,
my
you thought he
But
was.
he had a hot energy. I had a curious mind. I was so
Yeah.
attracted
She's
to
a
another
genuine
curious
learner.
I would
mind.
love to-
Curious about his body.
Genuine learners, actually.
I
Yeah.
would
What was the
love to be a
course?
college age person.
History of Media Arts.
Yeah.
We watched Nanook of the North.
We were the 2 black girls. We were constantly mixed up. We couldn't look any different.
Oh
It was
my
just very,
God.
Like, this, get us out of here. Boston is a crazy place. And
Yeah.
what's weird, though, is I'm a huge fan. Massachusetts. Love Massachusetts.
Really?
Oh my God, you're
Pretty
so
state-
Dorinda.
Pretty state, liberal, gorgeous, and like Boston itself though, dirt.
I know.
Grime.
I know.
I've only
I
spent like
don't.
very little
It's in
time
the
there.
past.
Yeah.
It feels very in the past.
Yeah.
but, you know.
It's very like my family's culture because my dad, but we grew up on Long Island, but my dad was from Rhode Island. So like
Yeah.
my brothers like sports were like, it's really important that you like the Boston teams.
Oh.
And to this day, he goes crazy for the Boston team.
Well, I saw the
With
Patriot
Celtics.
cheerleaders 2
Or-
nights ago.
Wow.
They were doing a class at the Boston Equinox.
I love that you love sports. Wait, that's fun.
I don't love sports.
Oh, okay. Just the Boston.
No,
Just Boston.
I don't like. I never participated in it, but it was like my brothers who did participate in it. Like they were very pro Boston.
Do y'all
Okay.
follow sports?
I follow
Liberty.
tennis sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
And what else do I follow? That's it.
New York
really.
Liberty. You're an ally to. You're an
Oh,
ally
yes,
to Boston.
yes,
you're an ally
yes.
to New York Liberty. Like
yeah,
I would
feel
love
like
to get into something.
You should get into
the Liberty.
New York Liberty.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I
So
have to
there's-
say
the
I'm an
games are
amazing
fun.
basketball player.
Really?
I have
Cool.
to say.
You
In
got
high
those legs
school-
on you. You got that height.
In high school, I was shooting the 3-point. I was out of control.
A
Doing the 3
baller.
point.
Yes, I'm an amazing baller.
Wow.
Watch out. Watch out.
Wow,
Wait,
ball
so-
is life.
You were the manager and you were hooking up with the players.
Don't make it sound
And
like
your little
that.
skirt. And your
Oh,
little
yeah.
skirt.
You
Little
made-
Lululemon skirt.
Yeah, what else did I do in high school?
Were you always like, I'm going to move to New York and make my dreams come true?
Yeah.
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 Something else I did in high school. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did you move to New York?
Like after I graduated from college, like a week after.
Uh
And
And
what was it
then-
like? Were you like were you like tossing your hat up, Mary Tyler Moore, like here I come?
As close as I could.
Yeah.
Working at Refinery 29.
Oh my, where it all
Really?
began.
Like
And that's as
20K.
close as I-
But
Yeah.
that was like so powerful. Remember the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Remember
heard of her.
women's media?
I know. Oh my God.
I know.
It's I know.
What was your first job in New York?
Well, my first job in New York, well, I worked at a restaurant.
Okay.
And I was an admin assistant at the People's Improv Theater.
Wow.
So I got to take free improv class. And I thought
Smart,
that was
strategic.
major.
What an origin story. I love it.
Oh my
What
God.
was yours?
I was an office
Oh.
PA at Showtime's promo department. And it was like crazy because it was like
Yeah.
the stakes couldn't have been higher like in the office, but it was
Mhm.
like we were literally like I was providing assets to cut a promo for the TV show Gigolos, which is did I ever tell the story of Laura Molines on this podcast?
I don't
Read
think
the
so.
name.
Who is that?
Let's bring her into the space. Yeah.
Well, she just was like sort of like of the produce because there was like it was just an office, but and there was 5 PAs and you got different shows in, and whenever like one of the producers was like making the promo for one of their shows that was one of your shows, like you would have to get them all the like the DVDs they needed or whatever. And then if you were really good and you're supposed to really want to, they would like let you do your own promo. But I obviously never wanted that. And like no one wanted me to. So it was perfect. But like I wasn't good, I didn't care, and everyone knew I didn't care, and I just didn't care that they knew I didn't care. And then there was this woman beep out this name every time I say it, who was like the quirky woman of the office and kind of a pariah. Like everyone was like, oh my comes. And she wore like huge glasses, and she was like just like a single woman in New York of a certain age, and like just the office didn't appreciate her. And she, I think because I was kind of a pariah, she was like, I'm gonna take you under my wing, and I was like, I don't need it. But then
Get your wing off of me.
she came into my cube one day and she was like, I'm gonna give you a chance. I want you to cut a Gigolos promo. And Gigolos was like this reality show about Las Vegas gigolos.
Love.
And then I had to like stay late after work like every day a week to be like, next week on Gigolos, Chet is in for bites off more than he could chew with a married couple.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you the voiceover?
I
That was
didn't-
what everyone wanted to do.
Like, no, you like would have to watch the episode, take little bits out, then you would have to like write VO. But it was like again, it was like 10 seconds of it was like a 7-second thing.
Mhm.
But people would act
sounds
like they
kinda
were
fun.
people were going for Pulitzers. Like it was crazy.
They were stretching, they were warming up. Okay.
People were like art tests about it. And I was like, this is silly. This is like next week on Gigolos, Chet bites off more than he can chew with a married couple. But
Is that the exact
and then,
copy?
It
and then like a
happens.
VO person would come in and you have to like sit and like sort of like supervise there, and then you would have to stay late for an edit session where like you would sit next to like a real editor
Yeah.
and like tell them what to do. But I didn't. The hardest part is I didn't care. So he'd be like, "Do you think it should be this or this?" I'm like, "I don't." I don't care. Like, I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't care. Like, I don't think it should be either because I just don't care.
I love the recurring theme here being like, I didn't even care, but. Like,
I know.
I am
This
obsessed with her
catchphrase,
being
yeah.
like, here's your golden opportunity. And you're like, I don't want it.
I
Like, please
know.
pass me by. Pass me by.
know.
Oh my God, the glasses really painted a picture.
I know. Bigger.
Woman with big glasses is actually like very specific. Well, also like hated woman with big glasses.
Yes.
Familiar.
Like I
they
will
electric
always like
blue?
if I saw her on the street today, I would give her a warm hug.
Oh.
But I'm in
Time
this
heals
business because
all.
of you. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Are you ready for it, Taylor Swift? And when
Are
I
you
say,
ready for it?
when-
Blow, blow,
and by
blow.
it, I mean optimizing your nutrition this year. Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. So you can feel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Factor arrives fresh and it's not frozen. Like
Thank
it's just
you.
so. Wait, is that true? That it's not frozen? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's not frozen.
Can I say something? Factor, it's just like arrives fresh and it feels good to arrive fresh.
I know.
And it's like prepared. It's good if you're a busy, active lifestyle girl like me. And if you care about this, you can lose 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor keto meals, maybe, based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto.
Yes, results will vary depending on diet and exercise, which makes sense to me.
Totally fair to say. But I think Factor really helps me feel my best sometimes because it's just so easy. I don't have to stress about over ordering.
Totally.
Spending too much money. I just have a meal that's good there. in my house.
Totally. And with 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto.
Yummy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yum. What are your favorite Factor meals you've had?
Oh gosh, I mean, I really like. There's like a creamy tomato pasta one I really like.
God,
There's
how
like a chicken
divine.
pot pie pasta that I really die for.
I love chicken pot pie.
I look forward to it and I greet it with open arms when it arrives in my box.
Embrace that meal and eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/seektreatment50off and use code SEEKTreatment50off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping.
That's code SEEKTreatment50off at factormeals.com/seektreatment50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Yum. Flush. That's
Whoa.
boring. I want to elevate that experience. I want to elevate it with Good Wipes. Good Wipes will elevate your everyday hygiene, wipey, mama likey, with premium wipes that deliver a superior clean and that no dry toilet paper can match.
Infused with soothing botanicals like aloe, vitamin E, and chamomile. Good Wipes are gentle enough for sensitive skin, yet powerful enough to leave you feeling fresh, confident, and completely clean.
They smell amazing, Pat, don't they?
It's a sensory delight.
It's the opposite of sensory deprivation.
to
It's sensory
smell-
aggravation.
Stop and smell the roses. Why don't you stop and smell the Good Wipes?
I will, sir. Tip the morning to ya. And there's a variety of scents that everyone will love. There's rose water, there's shea cocoa, there's lavender cedar botanical bliss.
Super soft.
They're so much better than other wipes. I'm sorry, they just are.
Well, they're super soft.
Well, it's crazy how
And
soft.
they feel so much better than other wipes because of being super soft.
Well, of course, and also they're actually for once flushable.
I know.
It's not going to clog your peas and dot your eyes.
No, not at all. And free from harsh chemicals like parabens and dyes.
So if you want to upgrade your restroom ritual, and who wouldn't, you can grab Good Wipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, and most local grocery stores.
Just head to the toilet paper aisle and look for the bright aqua, rose, and emerald packages. They're also available on Amazon if you're more of an online shopper.
Like me, guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty as charged when it comes to that.
Sorry, Your Honor. Put me away. Hey!
Hey,
It's a brand new year. Can you believe it?
I'm shocked to hear this.
They keep coming. The
Yeah.
hits keep coming. And so, as you guys know here on Stake Treatment, we are all about setting goals. And not just setting them, but hitting them.
Yes, exactly.
And that's why we want to talk to you. Honestly, just like us, can we just talk? for a
Yeah, we
second?
just want to be
Can we
candid.
just fucking Can we just talk
We would
about
like to-
today's sponsor?
We would like to have a candid conversation about Huel, spelled Huel. And this is a dialogue, so say things back to us when we say them to you.
Yeah.
The global complete nutrition brand trusted by millions called Huel.
Their Black Edition ready to drink is a complete meal in a bottle. It's high in protein, it's low in sugar, and it's packed with all the nutrients your body needs to perform at its best. And right now, the best is the best part, Pat. Can you believe this? Right now, new customers, they can try it for 15% off, plus a free gift using our exclusive code, Seek Treatment.
I'm drinking Huel right now for lunch because I'm on the go. You know,
Totally.
I'm on tour. It's I'm in New York. I'm not having my normal foods around me, and so it's just easy to know that I can get all my nutrition I need as I continue to chase my fitness goals, even on tour.
Yeah, y'all know we live like absolute rock and roll stars, and our lives are just complete chaos. And so Huel is the one thing that grounds us because it's perfectly balanced and it has all the nutrients that you might get from a typical meal. In fact, most of the meals I eat don't even have the nutrients that Huel.
Well, it would be hard to
has.
get that many nutrients,
Of course,
in a
and
meal.
It actually tastes like a milkshake. Sorry, I had to say it. It tastes like a
Yes.
chocolate or vanilla milkshake.
Oh, you know I'm a chocoholic, so whenever anything has a chocolate option, I'm all on board.
It has a whopping 35 grams of protein plus 27 vitamins and minerals all in one handy bottle.
And it gives you access, okay, to quality, quick, and easy meals. And the access that it gives you to these quality, quick, and easy meals hasn't been this easy and tasted this good ever in human history.
And lastly, as far as human history goes, Huel's insanely affordable. With high protein meals less than $5. It's
That's
a
crazy.
budget-friendly option that I'm genuinely excited about.
I'm excited.
Me too. I feel really happy.
So I would like to implore you all to take the leap and join the community of hooligans with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% plus a free gift with the code SeekTreatment at Huel.com.
That is 15% plus a free gift for new customers with the code SeekTreatment at Huel.com. Start your year off strong. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes, so you can focus on what really matters. Podcasting with your friend.
Exactly, my point.
Beep boop. Wait, I think now let's say, Peyton, who were you in high school? Who were you in the past? What was your origin?
I like to get ahead of the narrative, which like I was like popular in high
Yeah,
school.
I can
That's
see it.
amazing.
I
Where
can
did
see
you grow
it.
up?
LA.
Oh, no way, where?
I went LA. I like nodded in a way that I was like, thank you. yeah.
Thank you.
Like you're like you're Beyonce, thank you.
Wait, where in LA?
My mom was in Baldwin Hills, which is like Westchester-ish, and then my dad was in like Mid City, like
cool.
near like Melrose and like.
Oh, sweet. So you were in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Oh
in the
my
thick of it.
God.
But
Can you tell? She's so LA.
Totally. But
in complimentary.
yes.
Yeah.
I like to
Sunshine,
think so.
sunshine.
Well, I feel like LA gets bad rep, but the people that make it have a bad rep are transplants and not the people that are actually from LA.
Totally.
Want to know my new bit that I do in LA?
Just saying.
My new bit that I do in LA is because like everyone from LA, like almost everyone has moved from New York.
Yeah.
But whenever someone's like, oh my God, whenever you say like I moved here, I was like, I moved here from New York like 2 years ago. Like, oh my God, I used to live in New York. And it's like, yeah, we all used to live in New York.
Yes, we know.
So now whenever I'm at an event, I always say, I want to get a picture with all the New York transplants.
Well, yes, you should. And it's so many. I mean, I love like the LA to New York
I
pipeline.
know.
Awesome. Yeah,
I'll be
for sure.
back.
Do you feel like you'll end up there, or are you like, I'm New York for life?
I'm trying to be annoyingly bi-coastal. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I can't imagine my life like not in New York, but I also love LA. Like
Yeah.
I feel
the
like
pain of not
everyone's
having
there.
a place in New York would be so painful to me.
Yeah, and I
To
don't
not
want to
have
stay with a
ro-
friend.
No.
I'm 30 now. I can't.
You're 30? Oh my
Brag.
God. I'm 36 plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
I actually love that. Say I'm 29 plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like big in sports. I did ballet for a long time, and I was in student council, boots, class president 3 times.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop the count.
Sorry. And like I had that thing. It was like my friend group was hated, but
Oh.
I would be like, but
No.
I'm not. I mean, I love them.
Right. You were
Yeah.
nice to
I mean,
everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did
You
your
were
high
so
school have a
crazy.
gossip girl?
No.
I feel like that was like such a thing of people our age. Like high schools would have like a gossip girl, like kind of like fake thing.
No, I wish. That would make it so much more interesting. I went to all girls school too. So
Oh
I feel
wow.
like
Was it like Catholic?
no.
Just girl. No uniforms.
Just girls.
What-
Just,
what
not
uniforms?
Catholic, just girls.
What school was it?
Marlboro?
I don't know.
No God, just girls.
No God, just girls.
This week
My
on
memoir.
Showtime. On Gigolos.
Peyton bites off more than she can chew.
And in many ways did.
Well, the class president.
But
When
yeah,
I was in college,
that's
there
cool.
was like a fake gossip girl called Juicy Campus.
Yes, I remember
Oh.
that.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But
Oh my
specific to
God.
your high school or Juicy
it
Campus,
was
and you'd find
there was like a
others?
site that came out. It was in college, and it was like my sophomore year. And it was called Juicy Campus, and all different campuses had it. And it would be like message boards, like threads, and it would be like hottest redhead, and people
Yeah.
would be like, "I think this redhead's hot," and someone's like, "This redhead is not hot," and it was
Wow.
like crazy.
What were those? What was that? Not Ask
We-
FM, but that other one that existed. Do you remember what I'm talking? There was like
Chat
a
roulette?
private. No.
Oh,
God,
wow.
Sage of Space.
Yik Yak?
Yik Yak is one of them. Yik Yak, I think, was more college for us though.
Oh.
But
Oh, look
I
how
don't
they're
know.
making themselves because they're so young.
You see what they're doing there?
See what they're doing? Look, for us. For us.
Wait, I
We
can't-
did.
I was there.
Oh,
I was there.
I'm hearing that back. I'm hearing that back. I'm
Wait,
realizing
was
it's
it
powerful.
Honesty Box or something? Remember
Something.
those?
Remember
I can't remember the
Post
name of it.
Secret.
Post Secret.
Post
Oh my
Secret.
God. I
Post
found the
Secret.
Post Secret
Wow.
book.
Well, Secret's always like, "I'll never tell my neighbor I'm in love with them." It's like, okay.
No, I feel like it's always like I'm having
Collaging.
sex with my mom. I feel like it's always
Remember All
like,
American Rejects?
No, Post
I'll
Secret
make
sucked.
you my dirty little secret.
course.
And
Best song
and the
ever.
video incorporated postsecret.com.
did it?
It did?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What a collab.
They
Wait,
collabed.
Post Secrets mostly were, I was collaging ahead of 2025 because I'm earnest like that.
You were
course.
collaging.
I was collaging. Yeah, I was mood
Wow.
boarding.
Vision board?
Yeah, if you will. And I found like I was going through old like magazines and shit, and I found a Post Secret book, and I was like, oh my god, like relic of its time, so good. I open it, the Post Secrets suck.
I
Really?
know.
Like,
It's like,
oh.
I'll never tell my
one
neighbor
was
I'm in
like,
love.
I'm a little racist. I'm like, girl, aren't we all? Like, first of all, you're not special. Like, that's just put your name behind this. Like, all of it was so, there were no stakes involved. It was so
Yeah.
upsetting.
Oh my
Yeah.
I was so
They were kind of all
disappointed.
crushes, yeah.
I know.
Wow.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
date in high school?
I did.
my God.
I had like I was like boyfriend up from like Loyola. The like Loyola is like the boys' school
school?
to Marlboro.
You really had it all.
I
Damn.
I mean, what can I say? No, I didn't.
and then you're like, I'm going to the East Coast to make my dreams come
I actually
true.
I had it on. I was one of those girls that was like, I'm suffering.
Did you
Were
put-
you?
like, life
Because you're an
without you-
artist.
Well, I was like trying to like feel everything. I was like
Mhm.
one of the I journal religiously and earnestly in some of those Hunter has seen, and it's like
Do you still journal?
get a grip.
religiously?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
of
does.
course.
Hardcore.
Really?
I'm a
hardcore.
lesbian. I journal.
Yeah,
religiously.
that's-
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a lesbian.
Thank you.
Are you partnered now?
Yeah.
Do you
You're
have...
both partnered.
Yeah,
You're both
she
in
just
love.
became hard launch.
I
Oh,
saw.
I
I
was
saw.
like,
She
lesbian.
just,
Oh.
yeah, this is her
I saw
launch.
there was something new on your page.
Wait, it's a hard
I
launch.
saw there was a new post on your page. I go, let's get into this.
So how long was it? How long was it before the launch?
6 months.
Whoa, you
But
waited
it was-
6
it
months
was
to
felt
Yeah.
launch.
longer.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. To be really transparent,
Yeah,
people
please.
online are
Yeah.
really fucking weird.
I know.
Like people are
no,
weird.
everyone
And
acts
is she
normal.
in the-
No, no one's
No,
normal.
everyone behaves normal
You're
on there.
actually-
And is she in the biz?
No, thank
Yeah.
God. I don't.
Because
I wouldn't do
sometimes
that.
being in the biz is a reason not to, and then sometimes not being in a biz is a reason
Yeah.
not to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
How
I
did y'all
got-
meet?
I like my old relationship after we broke up, and I will say, almost a year after we broke up, I still received DMs about what happened to this.
I
man.
know.
Oh.
Oh
And
my
they
god,
would
no, the
comment-
hand thing.
What's the hand thing?
With someone was like, that better be your ex's hand, and it was our friend who's a completely different race.
Yeah,
Like,
it
oh
was like
my
a photo
God.
that man I was dating an Italian woman, so I'll give her that. But like, it was like, so no, like it was just weird. So
I know.
didn't
It's
wanna do
interesting
that,
what they
but-
latch on to.
People are invested.
Yeah, which I get. Like lesbians are also like a really crazy demographic that should
I
maybe
know.
not exist. But
I'll never
Yeah.
forget one time I did oh my god. I did I don't think so, honey, with Bowen in Colorado because Matt couldn't do it. And like there's all these local comedians, and there was one of them was a lesbian woman who was very like enthusiastic about the show. And when she came over and was talking to us about like all this stuff, and then she left and her girlfriend came over. And wait, I'm sorry, who were those lesbian comedians again? It was like Cameron Esposito, and who were those two lesbian comedians had just broken up, I guess, which I didn't know about. And her girlfriend came over and was like, "This is really good for her. Like, she's just taking it really hard about like the breakup." And then Bowen was like, "Oh, are they friends?" And she was like, "Oh no, she's just like."
Wow.
So it's like that.
it's like that, and that's lesbianism.
Have
Yeah.
y'all ever been
Like,
sad about someone else breaking up?
Mm,
Not even my parents, honestly. No, like do what you need to do.
Literally like Brad and Jen.
Yeah.
No. We wouldn't have had that rich history then.
I know. It's so
we wouldn't
fun,
have learned
of
about our
course.
culture and ourselves if we didn't have that.
You were
moment.
sad about Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz breaking up.
I absolutely was not.
Oh, really? Oh, I take it
Absolutely was
back.
not.
I
did not
forget
think
I
they were
said
fit
it.
as a couple unless I was included in it. And
Yeah.
I think they're too Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
He's somewhere else, which I love. And like Zoe, I feel like is too like on the ground. I don't know. They just don't seem like a match to me. But I'm glad they had their thing.
People in my life that I actually know, I'm always kind of happy when they break up. Because I'm like, oh, fun to change. A change in my surroundings.
Yeah.
Wait, you're partnered.
Yeah.
Are you partnered? Well,
No.
wait.
I know.
Which maybe leads us to.
Did you share?
We were talking about ahead
Did
of
you
time.
already
Hung,
share what's going
hung.
on?
No. Oh, no.
Hung.
Oh, no.
Oh, hung, of
Hung,
course.
Yeah, hung. I had like a fake, like, basically like 8 months ago, I don't go on Grindr really, but I go through fits of it.
I feel like when you travel, you like it.
Sometimes when I travel, I like it, and then also just sometimes I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll go on it. And I started messaging with this person whose name was Hung on Grindr. He was like he was like a billion miles away, but he was like, he dropped a pin at the children's hospital I live by because
No.
he was
No.
going he was going there for work to do a conference. So we started
Okay.
chatting. And
There's no reason.
And he was from New Hampshire, so and perhaps I've like fictionalized this, but I'm like, he doesn't have a lot of gay people around him. Like, I am pretty much it for him.
You're like, I'm his community.
Because he really latched on. He was like, I mean, there was like just so much talking, and like I was joking to my friends about it because I was like, I can't believe how much I'm messaging with Hung, and I don't know his name besides Hung.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, Hung said something. Okay, hi, Hung. And then we
Hi, Hung.
obviously we all worked out what probably we would do, and like 2 days before his trip, this is probably it's January now. This is probably in like March of last year. His boss's mother passed away, and the whole trip was canceled. So he didn't come to
There's
the
so
children's
much-
hospital.
yeah, I feel like I just did
Hung
math, but I love.
kept messaging. He would keep messaging, and we would like go back and forth forever. And it's like so many questions.
Back and forth, like with pictures.
Not even pictures. Like
Do you know what his
Just
face looks like?
talking?
yeah, we've sent pictures talking, but it's like not real.
How old
talking.
is he? If you. feel
He's
comfortable?
probably like maybe like a year younger than me. I think it was. So like
Interesting.
so,
underage.
Yeah, he's underage. I said anyone who's younger than me is underage. And so he basically like I would delete Grindr for a while, then I would come back and he'd have all these messages. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I deleted it for a while, whatever. So it's
He's
been
like your pen pal.
months back
that's
and forth with this person. And then I kind of had forgot about him. And when we were in Boston, he messaged him, was like, it seems like we're close. And he was like 2,000 feet away. So I was like, it was after the show, I was like, I don't know if I really want to. And I was like, I'm really tired on my tour. I feel gross. I just feel gross.
Yeah.
So I was like, probably not. But he was really persistent. And I was like, okay. So I like this is at like 10 o'clock. I've barely slept for like 3 nights in a row. I was like, I fully prep to have anal sex with this person. Then I was like, are you in the lobby? He was like, are you in the lobby? I was like, yeah, are you there? He's like, yeah. I go down. It's at the W in Boston. There's a full DJ night. So there's a loud DJ and the weirdest people I've ever seen in my life.
There
dancing.
always is.
always a
There
fucking
always is.
loud DJ in the W Hotel. Okay.
I'm walking all around. It's the classic thing of like I've seen pictures of this person, but I've never seen this person. So it's like anyone could be them, kind of. I'm like that weirdly could be him. It's
That
like
lovely
an 83-year-old
lady down
woman.
that
Hung. So I'm walking around for a while, messaging. He's not messaging back, and I walk around for like 15 minutes. I'm so tired. I go to sleep, and then he was like, then he was like there, but he was sending all these like jumbled up words. I was like, you're so drunk, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, and he's like, I'm here now, and I was like, you're too drunk, and I was like, and I have walked around the lobby for 15 minutes when I could have been sleeping. And then the next morning, so I was like, I'm not going down. And then the next morning, he was like, we had.
So you never saw
what
him?
felt like a breakup because the next morning he messaged and was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, and I said, you made me douche and then walk around a loud lobby for 15 minutes when I could have been sleeping. And that is unforgivable. And I'm blocking you. And so
Good for you.
we like broke up. Yeah.
I'm so sorry you're going through a
Wow.
breakup.
I'm going through a breakup.
You are.
Oh my god.
That's just
And all my
crazy,
fans
though.
want me and Hung to get back together.
That better be
Hung.
Hung's hand in your picture. That's crazy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for your loss.
No, I know.
Um,
It's okay. I know.
But you deserve better.
I deserve
Yeah.
better.
You deserve better.
Yeah.
Better than
the
Hung?
W Boston Hotel lobby.
Yeah.
With the DJ.
I
Christ.
know. It's like Grindr is never as satisfying as you think it might be. I've never had like oh my god, this was a great experience on Grindr.
Really?
Never like, oh my God, this is a great. I've had satisfying experiences, but I've had more
Yeah.
bad. Usually I get there and I could immediately tell like something is off and I don't know what. And this just isn't how I thought it would be like. And then as soon as I leave the room to like get a drink of water or something before anything really has started, I use that moment to collect myself. And then they come back and I say, I'm having anxiety and I have to leave.
Mhm.
And they get really mad, but I'm like, I don't care.
What do they say?
They are always like, I do something wrong. And I'm like, no,
Aw.
I'm having anxiety and I have to leave.
I want to use that in
kinda get that.
many settings.
Yeah.
Every event
I actually
go
wish
to.
I could say that more freely. Like,
Yeah.
often
You
I'm in
both say it right
situations
now.
where I'm like,
End of
just get
episode.
up.
Having anxiety and I have to leave. That's so powerful. So you're both in love now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how long
have you
have
been
you
with
been?
Andrew?
Like 4 years.
Oh my
Wow.
God. What does he
4
do?
years.
He has a loungewear company.
Oh, no
my
way.
God.
Yeah, plug
I get-
Jambies.
Jambies. I've heard of that. That's always on my
fun.
page.
Like your
Love.
For You page, like
That's
Like,
amazing.
I'm
Not
getting a lot-
reels.
not
I
reels,
hope.
got-
No, but I get a lot of
And how did
ads
you
for
meet?
it, but
We met on Raya.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wait,
Wow.
never
Why did I
heard
not
of a
know
success
that?
story. I've never
I
heard
thought
of
you
Raya's
did know
success.
that.
Oh, I'm
No,
gonna
I
get
thought you met
Jambies.
through friends because you had mutuals, and I don't know why.
Well, no. So Andrew used to work with one of our mutual friends, who's like one of my really close friends from high school.
Oh my God.
And then before while we were messaging on Raya, I was like, should I go with him? And
Yeah.
our friend was like, yeah, he's cool. You'd like
Oh,
it.
okay, so trusted source.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
do you live together
Yeah.
and have your lives taped to find out what happens when you stop being polite and start being real?
Do you want to get married?
No. But
Really?
we go to so many weddings.
I
Really?
know.
Yeah. We go to a lot of
You're
weddings.
that age where you
Addicted.
go.
Yeah.
How many did you go to last year? Yeah.
Last year we had 7.
That's
The
crazy.
year before we had 9. And then we were just on a trip and there was a wedding literally right outside of our hotel room.
Oh
And I
my
was like,
God.
Oh, I thought
First
you were
wedding
just
of the
weirdly
year.
far from when you were
No,
posting
no,
about it. I was like,
no.
why is she so far away? Normally
It
she's
was
in the
literally just
mix.
like outside of our balcony wedding.
Wow.
Wait, also, I tell you, you wrote that column for, was it like Condé Nast Traveler about the fuck pool?
Oh my God.
How
Yes.
and that's,
Yes.
I think about it every hotel I ever go to.
Have-
We didn't have a fuck pool in this hotel, but I was like,
Wait,
wow.
what do you mean a fuck
You need
pool?
one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna send you
say
the link.
more.
you explain the fuck pool.
There was this hotel in Santorini that had like,
Oh.
it was unbelievable. It was like in this old wine cellar, and there was there was like a fuck pool inside the hotel room.
What do you mean when you say a fuck pool?
Yeah, I need to know.
The definition of a
That's
fuck
the
pool.
term that I think about.
can't.
Like it was just so horny. Like
Yeah.
it was. There was one. There was one. There was like a little pool that was kind of inside this cave,
Yeah.
and the whole hotel room was already sexy, and so like it was just implied like you're gonna get naked and like start having sex in the pool. And then
The
there was
pool
also
was
one
in the
outside,
room?
but it was private, so you could be like outside naked is really hot too, and then
Uh-huh.
you could start having sex in that pool.
Yeah.
And it's just the most. It's a hotel room that I had seen online, and it was took my breath away when I got there, and it wasn't that expensive. So I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Please.
I
But
gotta
I
find
feel
what
like
it's called.
it's such a thing now. Like hotel rooms, like for a certain price point, they like have like a little pool, like
Yeah.
in the, and it's like, why would I want that?
They
like,
have that
what
on
is
reality
that
shows
for?
a lot.
Pool like that
Yeah.
fun. Like dry humping in a pool I can get down with, but is fucking in a pool like actually that?
I know.
At least I imagine like for straight people, it seems actually worse to me. Like
I
It's
think
very
there are gay
much like
people,
start
too.
in the pool and then like you get lifted up and then you're like thrown on the
Right.
floor or the bed and you're like,
Yeah,
"Ugh,"
but then
I
they're
would get a
all wet.
UTI
yeah,
from
same
that.
way.
I'm
Yeah,
somehow
so you're kind of lifted up there on the back.
Some of
Like
my
that's how it
favorite
goes.
or something like that.
Some of my favorite porns happen in and around jacuzzis, I'll say.
Okay.
I can see that.
Sorry.
Some were shaming. Yeah, shame has entered the room. Sorry. You're a genuine learner. You
wait,
can try anything.
wait,
I
you
just
ever
think
said
it's
if I
cool when
peed
a space can make
again?
you aroused.
If you what?
If I use the restroom.
Like a hotel
no,
room.
no.
Wait.
Wait, you're going pee?
I have to. I'm so sorry.
okay, it's
I
okay.
have a really small bladder.
He has a thing.
Are you
Go
mad at
ahead,
me?
go ahead. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, please keep going.
Let's talk about Pat.
Let's talk shit. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you want to get married?
Mm,
Just because I think about it too.
I don't know. I have not really had any interest in getting married.
That's so powerful. I
Childhood
think
I
just,
do, however, want to be divorced.
Of course.
Would love that.
Do you have siblings?
Mm-mm.
Only.
Mhm.
She was waking up at 5:45 in the morning to watch what? Like, no, there are no siblings.
Do you have
at all.
sibs?
Yeah, I have an
Yeah,
older
she's an
brother.
older brother.
And
Oh,
we're really
yeah.
close. And he's a year and a half older than me, so we're like
So basically twins.
twins.
Is he in
yeah.
LA?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
everyone is. My whole family's in LA, and I'm like the only one here, which is actually preferred. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's the reason I went 3,000 miles away, like with
Because you are
intention.
such a New York girl, even though.
No
though
one
you're-
else would say that, but thank you so much.
I don't know. I just feel like you're so like part of the.
Look at your
the
little
vibe,
coffee
the
cup.
scene.
Yeah, you're a New York girl.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I think oat latte, but I feel like because I think I can present New York, but then I feel like when I open my mouth to at least new people that might think I'm from New York, it's like immediately my earnesty is too loud and strong.
You are very into physical touch. That's like a
I
very
am.
LA
And I was
thing
like,
about
hi.
you.
Like I just
That's
hugged
the
her. She was so tight. So we didn't see each other weeks. I said, "Come here." She was like, "Yay!" Like, only child. Yeah. Like, get in here.
Oh my God.
Wait, do you have siblings?
I have 2 younger brothers.
Your older sister.
I'm big sis. And I have to say there was, maybe it was like a year or 2 when all 3 of us lived in the same building in New York.
wow.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Was that nice or was
It was
that...
heaven. It like my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
I
But
want to watch
then-
that sitcom.
It was
That's
so good. The only thing that was annoying was sometimes my brother would like take food from my fridge, but
Yeah.
otherwise it was just like so nice
How
to
old are
come
they?
home. We're all 2.5 years apart, so I'm trying to think.
Oh, your parents were strategizing.
I know.
Like,
and they were
give
so
me a break.
young too. Like my parents had me at 27.
Oh.
Wow.
So everyone's just like,
Same.
Teen pregnancy.
yeah, truly.
She's
I
just a
know.
girl. Get off her.
Do y'all want kids?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
know. You
I-
definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just
that's
because
so
I'm gonna fuck
sweet.
with them, of course. Like,
Oh my
and
god.
I do think I have the hugging, maternal instinct, but I mean, I'm not selfish. I wouldn't have more than 2, but I don't believe in respectfully having an only child.
Oof,
I think
that feels targeted.
no,
I'm gonna have an only, I think.
an only.
I just think one's like as much as I could handle.
I want one perfect daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
You're
her
gonna
little
get one
headband.
badass son. That's what you're actually gonna get one badass non-binary motherfucker.
No, I don't want to be a boy mom.
I think you'd be a
That
good
whole
one, though,
culture. What are you talking?
I don't know. I
Oh
think
my
you're-
god, 20th century women. Oh yes, I would raise a sensitive, loving little boy.
I love that
actually. I see
movie.
that for you.
Like so good.
It's so good. I kind of think I'd prefer to have a boy because I just get, when I see like a little girl, I just get so
Scared.
emotional. I'm just like, it's so hard to be like a tween girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also
Remember?
But like, how
I want
like,
to fight with someone
expensive
trying
is it?
on prom dresses.
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
want
Want
to do that.
to?
I want to do that.
I don't
wanna
think I
do
could
that.
go back
And I
there.
want to let her get her skirt, her uniform skirt, like a little bit too short.
Yeah.
So I'm like a cool mom.
I know. Whatever.
You're like, yeah, go one more scene. Yeah. I feel like I could do. Well, I actually feel like I want my kids. I'm predicting they're non-binary.
Totally.
I'm like, you're gonna do everything your own way. You're gonna express yourself. They're gonna like call me out of my name. They're gonna call me a bitch, and I'm like, oh, but you're expressing yourself. So maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
Let
I'll
them
let
figure it
I
out.
don't want to
Oh,
have.
Lord
I don't want my
have
kids.
mercy.
They're gonna come over to my house
Yeah,
for discipline.
You will
You
be
will
a
wake up
gender.
at 5:45.
You will be a pick one.
I don't want to have gay kids because I think it's too matchy.
Oh, 2 on the nose.
Yeah.
A little 2 on the nose. Yeah.
Obviously, I need a gay son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
totally.
would be
Yeah.
the perfect fit for me and Brian.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's so gay.
How long have you guys been together? A while,
5
right?
years.
Wow.
Crazy.
Almost 6.
That's
we met
crazy
like
long.
6 years ago.
How?
Through Chris Murphy.
Ooh.
Because he went to theater camp with Brian and I went to college with him and he was like, I have one straight from theater camp. You should meet him.
Yeah.
And then it was messy at first and then we got together officially in like 2019.
No.
Okay.
I know. So he just moved in May.
Did
Oh,
you
moved
find a
in.
place together? He moved in
Yeah.
with you.
He moved into my place because I have such a good deal,
Okay.
but it's too small for 2 people. So I think we'll move soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sad to give it up.
Yeah.
Mm.
How long have you been living with each other? For?
Only for like a few months,
Okay.
but he was kind of always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did like do a full redo of the apartment. Got like an extra closet thing
Mhm.
Nice.
before he moved in, which was nice. But yeah,
Do you guys live with your people?
Yeah.
No.
Because you're too early.
Early bird.
I wouldn't
Not
say
for a
that.
lesbian.
Also,
not
I
for a
don't
I
lesbian.
know.
I don't U-Haul though. I was bisexual for a while, so I learned
Yeah.
how to actually treat my better senses. But I feel like
What do you mean you don't U-Haul? You mean you hire movers? What does that mean?
No.
Like she doesn't move in quick.
Hunter.
Sorry.
Hunter.
She's an ally
I'm
until
sorry,
she
I'm an
wants to
ally.
be.
I swear I'm an
and she was
ally. I swear I'm an ally.
I forgot. But like we just move in fast. But I feel like after living with a partner who I love and adored, I just don't think, and now living alone for the first time on my own in an apartment that I love, I don't know if I would really want to live
course.
together with
There's
anyone
nothing
again.
like living alone.
No.
I like
Yeah.
need to be like, because when I fight, I'm like, you need me to get some air. Like, let me
Yeah.
roll down until you like get under my skin, and then I start being mean. So I'm like, he needs somewhere to like go and like decompress and be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does this relationship feel different from other ones?
I just feel like, well, the last time I entered a relationship, I was 24. And I
Wow.
lied about my
Baby,
age. Actually, when we met, I was like,
baby.
I'm 25. And she was like, well, didn't you just celebrate your birthday? And you said,
Oh my god. Was she
24.
older or something?
yeah. She was like 9 years older than me. So I
Oh,
was like trying to like,
That's so hot.
correct.
Yeah.
Had a car too. Yeah. It was
Are you
great.
still friends or no?
friendly
Yeah, of
enough,
course.
like especially for peaceful for lesbian exes,
Yeah.
which doesn't exist. But I feel like I just didn't. Oh God, I'm about to be honest. I didn't know myself. I think.
course.
And I
Yeah.
think coming into my later 20s specifically, and like 28, worst year of my life, brag, and then 29, I was like, oh, break up, quit job, change my life, and now I feel like I'm in a relationship with a totally new version of myself.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, right?
We
No,
celebrate.
like yeah,
We're
I just feel like
crying.
I'm now a new and more grounded and more like sensible person that like love
Yes.
looks different now. So.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
wow.
and you have your
Come
own
on
apartment.
and say it.
Yeah.
And I have my
That's
own apartment because
different.
I'm
Where do you
very
live? Can I ask? We can bleep it if you want.
Fort Greene. I'm
Okay.
fine
Cool.
with-
Oh, cool.
For now, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we'll see.
I want to live in New York.
I know. Wait, I didn't realize you were in LA.
He had to
Oh,
for his
yeah.
career.
Uh,
Can I
I
talk about
get
something
that.
so quickly? I've been looking for the perfect black boot for years, and I
Oh.
finally found them.
Which
Ooh.
ones? Oh,
Because let me
Ooh.
talk about this. I need it to be flat because I'm walking around all day, and I need it to not be so low that like when your jeans go up, you see all. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the perfect length,
Wow.
and they're from La Fleur.
You're quite flexible.
Thank you.
You pulled that foot up pretty high and pretty fast.
You know what? My hips go in the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? I can't go out, but I can really go in.
Yeah.
And I've had a doctor tell me that.
Uh,
La Fleur Randall.
I actually
You
thought
know
you were
about
saying
that?
Ralph
Yeah,
Lauren,
yeah.
but like
Me
trying to do
too,
something
me
fun.
too.
Yeah.
I'm not being
She's so
quirky.
crazy.
I'm not being quirky. I'm being flexible.
it's my New Year's resolution to be more flexible, and I've stretched every day of 2025.
We thought could be cool to have a podcast where both hosts can do the splits.
Yeah.
I think
Wait,
that
I
would be
really wanna do the
awesome.
splits.
Does that exist?
Me
Let's the four of us
too.
get together and finally by the end of the year do the splits.
Do you have resolutions?
Do I ever? No, not
Yeah.
really.
You don't
I'm over
care.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
not over it.
Yeah, maybe
Oh, what do
that's
you
your
have?
solution.
Oh, I just said one.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
listening. Of course.
Yeah. Wait,
And
I don't
then-
like that.
Oh, really?
I actually
Nah,
would
I'm
love
just-
the way
I'm not
you're.
in a good
It feels
mood.
so good
kissing.
for me, but I understand.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your resolution?
Well, one is to stretch more. That's like a big one. Cooking was one because I never
Mm.
cook, and I have been cooking.
Do y'all cook?
Sometimes.
know.
I
Not
try,
really.
but I don't.
I know.
You cook though. You said I'm so.
I love
jealous.
to cook, but I love doing it like for a group or like an event, not for my
Oh.
everyday. It's like seamless Postmates.
Yeah,
It's just you get so tired.
I know.
And then by
you
the time
clean
I
up.
start cooking, I'm like, I'm already hungry.
I
And then, like,
know.
I
No, the
can't
I
wait.
cook a lot of
Too long.
chicken. I kind of meal prep, I guess.
Oh well, that's smart. At
Yeah.
least.
But I like to eat really plain foods.
Mm.
I don't like
Are you a
that.
picky eater?
I'm not a picky eater, but like I get overwhelmed by choices. And I
Okay, so
like
you
when
can
I
do
like
what
to
you-
make food have as little thought involved as possible.
I like to think about food all day.
I hate to think about
like
food.
that's all I want to think about. It's like what dips am I going to dip that in? Like
Yeah.
it's what brings me joy
Yeah.
and tethers me to my heart.
Wow. Are you Italian? I don't know
No,
you.
but it could be kind of cool.
Are you Italian?
No. I've actually never really been too charmed by Italy.
I've never been. I really want to go to Italy.
I went to Rome once and I hated it because I'm not a history person.
Me
And
neither.
it's hot
And
and
it's
it's
so
crowded.
hot and
yeah.
the men are really weird.
Do you know what
Yeah.
something genuine learners say in high school? Like genuine learners and or like people that like are really into like learning or like school. I'm just thinking of one person in particular say things like this. History is just good gossip.
Oh.
If you say that, you'll get into AP. History is just gossip.
that
written
that
down.
excited me. I was like, that's cool.
I just thought I
Something
hated
kinda
that
cool.
because I
Wait.
think I felt it. I took it
Oh my
personally.
God.
One of my improv teachers told me that in 2013.
That history is good gossip.
Yeah, and she was like, you could tell she had been a genuine learner in her time in school
What
and
was
the
your-
educational
What was
system.
your like class of choice? Not
My
history.
class, I liked English, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah.
I guess English.
You're a
but
voracious reader.
I'm a voracious reader, but not in high school. I was like overwhelmed. I was like, I can't. I'll never forget my English teacher was Michael Stewart Creighton's mother from Only Murders.
What?
Isn't that crazy? And so
She's a huge part of this podcast.
and she was like genuinely like one of my main friends in high school.
Yeah.
so
But like
sweet.
she was for her class sophomore year we had to read Red Badge of Courage, and the test was like literally just like take out a loose leaf. It was like a question and you just had to write 3 pages about it. I have not read a word of the book, and I just remember writing like 3 pages of a book. I did not read Spark Notes. I could not tell you I could not. If the character's name wasn't in the question, I did not know her, and so I just wrote 3 pages about the red badge of courage, having no idea, and like turned it in. And she was like, B. I got a B.
That's crazy.
B is great. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know.
And that's why you're writing a book.
That's why I'm writing a book. I accidentally just write exactly the red badge of courage. I don't know that it's taken. Yeah. Tattered soldier.
And then who are you guys now? And who do you want to be? Me doing the
I'll tell you who I am. Ooh.
I like it when a woman does that, actually. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
women should pee like that often.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
do want to stand and pee.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be so freeing.
I know, powerful.
It's great. I love it.
Who am I now?
My therapist is going to hate that it took me this long to have an answer.
I know.
She's like,
Or you're
bitch, I
both-
Do you
believe
like
in
your
you.
therapist?
Love her, addicted to her. She's my old couples therapist, actually. And we just
Really?
You stole her.
She
You
stole
wanted
her,
her.
but I asked for permission.
Okay.
I would be so annoyed if my couple person was still seeing a couples therapist. I've never been in couples therapy, but I've never
I
really,
really want to get in
Amazed.
it.
It's heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really.
We did break up eventually, but not.
Yeah.
But that's not the point, you know.
No.
But like, open mind.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was the same issue from the beginning that made you break up in the end?
No.
Cool. It's so cool to change issues.
Our favorite song that I got issues.
Yeah.
By
Julia Michaels.
Yes, she has. Well, I actually
Why do I
got checks
know
for you
that?
because we ran into each other at the Era store.
Of course.
Love her.
Okay, I know who I am now.
Oh,
Who are
good,
you
good,
now?
good.
Oh my god.
I'm Dakota Fanning in Uptown Girls.
Oh
Wow,
my God.
what an
Dakota
amazing
Fanning out there
answer.
goes, wow.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
A
Yeah.
pro-
We also
a
were
precocious-
Dakota Fanning in Uptown
precocious.
Yeah,
Girls
I haven't
still.
changed. People don't change.
Yes.
And will be Dakota Fanning in Uptown Girls.
No, and I will be Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, that one episode, which is in that dress, and she bangs on the window at her friends.
God,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, that's who I want to be.
forget. I just did like a rewatch, but I didn't make it all the way through. And also, someone in my orbit says that it wasn't a real rewatch because we didn't have HBO growing up, so I only watched it on TBS. And he said that doesn't count.
That's close
Well,
enough.
I know. I will say, watching it now, it's like, wow, there is a lot that TBS couldn't show.
CBS, very funny.
Yeah.
Characters
who-
Welcome,
Characters
USA.
Welcome.
Oh, characters
yeah.
welcome. That's much better than very funny. Who was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
how's this?
wait.
Very funny.
I know.
I'm like, sold.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember what else was happening
I
in that
miss like
episode.
TV channels.
I actually
Do you
miss
not?
like, of
Remember.
just like clicking through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know.
If you're in like a hotel,
Yeah, I know.
I guess.
Like there's.
No,
I
they have
used to
Netflix
miss
now.
commercials, and then the election happened, and I was in Oklahoma, and every commercial was like
Oh,
political.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like really, really.
Do you go back to Oklahoma a lot?
Yeah.
Are you from
See my
Tulsa?
family. Mm-hmm.
Oh my, I've never been. What's the vibe?
Suburban.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oklahoma State has a really good cross country program.
And Oklahoma City University has a really good musical theater program.
And they're looking for a manager.
Pick your
so-
fighter. yeah, you should. Oh my God, you should.
Okay,
Get that skirt out of the closet. Blow the dust off.
Teeny Lululemon. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I feel like in a weird way, like the person who I am now is actually like just the exact older version of the person I was before. Like I
That's so
famously like have,
beautiful.
besides maybe looks wise, like not changed really.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like I just like. I'm a
And
people
not looks
person.
wise.
I'm still class president of somewhere.
You
Remember
look
when
like
you
you're
were
2 or
photo
3.
Thank you.
And you look like you're 2 or 3.
I am. I'm dodging it all the time. But who I will be is my mother.
Really?
And I- in
What's
a
she
way-
like?
Crazy. And
Really?
she's
What
Scorpio.
kind of
It's
crazy?
Scorpio.
Like crazy. That's like so. I've never met. Everyone's always met my mom and been like, quite literally, mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
She says what she wants.
Oh.
She's very. I love a transparent queen. She's also like someone that is so without ever trying. And my dad was a comedian.
Really?
that was a
Is a
comedian?
comedian.
More on that. Not on this.
Oh my
pod.
God, I want to hear
Oh my
about that.
God.
It's let's talk about trauma. Actually, maybe I did have things wrong in high school, but my mom is like the funniest person I've ever met, and specifically, she's so deeply offline. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Never tethered to the internet. Like it's so. So maybe we should get rid of TikTok.
Have
I
you seen these
know.
videos of her mom guessing celebrities?
No.
It's the most
Oh
fun
my
a
gosh,
girl
they're
can
so
have.
funny.
She,
They're
like,
so funny.
She called the Fast and Furious movies the Fabulous Five. Fabulous Five.
She looked like one photo of Adele, like looking at the camera. Or no, when she was like on the phone yelling at someone, she thought that was
Yeah.
Winona Ryder.
Oh my God.
She thought that oh my God, what is Taylor Swift's boyfriend's name? That's
Travis
Owen.
Kelce.
Oh no, sorry. I
the
wish.
Travis
Travis
Kelce.
Kelce.
she thought a photo of Travis Kelce, white man, famously, was DJ Khaled.
That I actually get.
Yeah, I kind of like that beard. There's something and like brain-wise.
Oh my
Like she's
God.
never not wrong. Like I think I aspire to be like so confident in the way that she moves through the world. She's also really hot.
I've seen pics of y'all together.
Yeah.
Does she just love life, do you feel?
Yeah, and she has a cute little I don't want a tiny little white dog, but it works for her. But like that is kind of she's divorced, so that's what I aspire to as well. Yeah.
Lives alone.
Lives alone.
Lives alone.
Does she date or is she like, I'm done with that?
She dates, but like just because she's like, I want to do this thing, someone else should pay for it.
We're trying to get her on. We're trying to get her on Later Daters.
Yeah,
the
so
Netflix
I'm
show.
obsessed with that show.
Me too.
It was so good. Did you watch it?
No, I never heard of it.
I watched one app.
Oh,
But
you didn't like it?
I'm pro the process.
Yeah.
I loved that one woman.
With the blonde. Okay, Hunter hated her.
Why?
With the voice, with the accent,
I
that
love
southern
that.
accent. Oh, I can take it.
But it reminds me of home. It reminds me of my home.
I think I would like to get divorced as well. I think I want the experience of marriage and
But
really
people say it's like so traumatic.
and really
And
in the
very
marriage
expensive.
thinking it's gonna last forever. But then I think the unburdening of all that might
nice to have
be
an option.
rewarding. Yeah.
Do you know I had a therapist one time say it is nice that you do have the option to kill yourself. And I was like, I don't think you should be saying that to me.
I get what they
Can
mean.
you believe she said that? She's like, nice that, you think she's a good therapist?
No,
I
but
ended with her.
I sometimes think in that way, in a way that's helpful, because I'm like, well, I could just do that, but I'm like,
Well, it's the same as thinking
but
like,
I'm not. That means I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's also the same as thinking like, well, I could be dead, so like nothing's that embarrassing or bad.
Right.
When you broke up with your therapist, how did it happen? You're just like, I'd rather see other people.
I've done it a couple times. Usually it's like you just stop responding, and then eventually I'm like, either I'm like, it's too expensive for me right now, which is always true because it's always so much, or I'm just like, I'm not finding this helpful right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I kind of want to break up with mine, but we're on like kind of a month break just because of logistics. So I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe he'll have like new insights or something when I get back.
And maybe you'll feel reconnected after that.
Yeah, he like never just telling me like he's always telling me the opposite of everyone else in my life. Like whenever I'm in this situation and everyone in my life is like, you have to get out of this. Like this is so bad for you. He's like, why are they saying that? You should stay in it.
He sounds cool.
I know, but I don't know if he's trying to use reverse on me.
To make you realize
Reverse.
that I really don't
Yeah.
want to do
Reverse.
You're playing Uno, you're not having good. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, everyone's trying to make me draw 4.
Sick, I love you.
There's nothing worse than drawing 4.
I actually don't like Uno.
It's
not fun.
and she's
terrible.
black. That's what's
I
really
know.
crazy.
Oh, is
Black
that
people
big?
love Uno.
It's big and
Well, you're
I'm
biracial, you're biracial,
I'm
so that makes
biracial.
sense.
Sorry.
I was in one religion, I forget what, but it was like no one knew the rule that like when you only have one card left, you have to yell Uno.
Wait,
That's
that's
the
like that's
whole
the only
thing.
rule.
I
That's
know.
the
The rule.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
rule, and everyone was like, people were acting like I was crazy. And I was like, no, that's like a big part of the game.
Well, it is called Uno.
Yeah. I was like, why do you think it's called Uno? And I was like, I guess that makes sense. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean,
You were being punked.
people were acting like I was pulling like a deep cut about Uno. And I was like, I'm feeling crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so in any case,
Love a game. I feel like games are making a comeback, actually.
I love
like
games.
game nights. Game is like a way to get to know each other, a way to
Yes.
engage with people that isn't
It's really fun
just
games.
also drinking. I feel like it's not a New Year's resolution, but I do feel like a thing about New York specifically versus LA is like everything revolves around
I know.
alcohol, and
Every
I will still
night.
be drinking while I'm playing games, but
Yeah.
I need to get out of a bar. I need to
Yeah.
stop paying
I know.
$25 for a cocktail.
It's impossible. Like every night in New York, there's a drink.
yeah.
Every night.
There's a drink.
I know.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I have to get off this train. But have you guys played Codenames?
Yes.
My family really likes that.
Yes.
It's a
Codenames is a
fun
fun
one.
game.
It's a fun one. My mom's big on games.
Yeah,
She
I
plays them
love
with her
games.
tennis girls.
Love.
They love to play a game.
My mom's big on games that are more so like do you know like the We Are Not Really Strangers game?
No,
of
what's
Oh
that?
my god,
course.
it's so. My mom is from California, coded, but like it's this deck of like little red cards, and it's like you ask each other intimate questions.
Oh, I
and
love that kind of thing.
No, of course, but like not every time we see each other do we need to.
Oh.
Like,
With
she's
just
always
the
like,
two
I
of
brought
you?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
with
that's
just us,
so
with my brother. It's
cute.
really it's cute, and then it's so intense. But I will be like that as a mom. Like
Yeah.
that's who I'm gonna be.
I love games. Me and my siblings play board games all the time.
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Our favorite is one called Splendor that we call Gems because it focuses on gems, but it's like a strategy game. It's hard to explain.
Have you ever played Set?
No.
What's that?
Oh, it's Serotonin Rush. It's my favorite game to play.
Set?
It's my favorite game to play. You just put out these different cards and you find sets. and whoever has the
Oh,
most hits.
fun.
And that's all I can give.
Is
as
there a
an
mad
explanation.
dash?
It's just like it's a game. It's one of those games you can only learn by playing, which
Are
always
they
sounds so
playing cards,
I
or
know.
do they
People
have
say
like
that.
specific cards?
It's just like different shapes,
That's how Splendor is.
colors, and like numbers on them, and then
Okay.
you have to figure out which ones go together, or like it's so fun for like passive. I don't know. I need to stop watching TV and try to like get into games, get into
I
video
know.
games too.
Wait,
That's
I
what
actually want to
wanna
get into video games.
Gaming is cool.
What game-
I
what
went
game
through
would
a
a girl
phase where I
like?
wanted to get into video games,
Mario.
and it's over.
I've
Mario
never been
Kart.
interested in video games.
Yeah.
It would just be nice if I had an activity that wasn't like eating or drinking.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying
That's
to
what I'm looking
accomplish.
for.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Now, what is y'all's dream? Who do you want to be? Oh, your mother.
Mother.
I want to be Carrie Bradshaw banging on the window.
Right,
How could I
Yes.
forget?
Yeah. She's country as hell, but I love it.
Yeah.
But you don't. But do you want to be Carrie Bradshaw? That seems so not you.
No, I want to be
just that
going to a
energy.
glamorous lunch with my friends, banging on the window. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, whenever you
I
get
think
there.
that
It is
Like,
so
I love that.
good.
I love
Yeah.
running into people. I hate running into people, but I love the idea of running into people.
Yes, I
in
know
New
what you
York.
mean.
It's like we live in New York.
I
Yeah.
always think about this one Gossip Girl line that was like in the early, like maybe season 1, because like Blake Lively and Penn Badgley's characters didn't know each other very well. And there was a scene that was like on the street where they run into each other, and they didn't have to for the plot, but like they run into each other on the street, and Blake Lively begins the scene by saying, this is only in New York. We're always running into people here." It's so great because like, well, a writer chose to make the scene a coincidental run-in, and then they had to comment on it. You know what I mean? Where it's like you could have set the scene.
They were world building.
They could have been getting coffee. You know what I mean? But,
They also went to the same school. Like
I
they're
know,
probably like
I
a block
know,
away from school.
I know,
She's
but
not walking around
and
Brooklyn.
to like need them to run into each other, and then to need to comment on it, and then have it be completely irrelevant.
I love your recall, by the way.
Only with
It's
certain,
unbelievable.
specific
only with
one.
certain things.
Okay, can I
You
ask
with
you a
the
question?
mom.
Yeah.
Do you know this? Can you hear the empty spaces?
No.
Really?
Oh, what's that from?
I've been testing people with
What's
that.
that?
Holes. When she's
Oh.
filling the water bottle. Okay. people
No,
forget
but
about it,
I'm,
but
I'm,
it's
I'm a little
vital.
bit,
Can you hear the empty spaces when she's filling the water and he didn't fill it up enough?
but I'm like a little bit old for holes.
That's
Old for holes.
Old for holes. If I
New
had
grinder
a nickel,
username.
yeah, no.
Now, do
Okay,
y'all have a crush
fair.
of the week? Person, place, thing, anything, idea, anything you crave?
Crush of the week?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
crush of the week. I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna say that mine is Westville, which I haven't had yet on the show.
Oh my God,
but
my
I'm like
dad loves
excited to have it.
Westville.
I love
Wow.
Westville.
Really?
Do you
What
like
do you-
vegetables a lot?
I love vegetables and
It's
I love
so
chicken.
him to have like a protein inside.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's his-
yeah.
that's
And I
his
love, like,
culture.
So very gay
every
man
like,
coded,
Yeah.
but, like,
every
It's so
restaurant should have
Jim.
a way you can get that. Because something happens with me wherein, as wherever I'm living, as soon as I cross state lines,
Yeah.
the bloating that occurs is crazy. Like my body knows
gosh.
when it's not in the state that it lives in, and it bloats like you wouldn't
Stop.
believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop.
So and then it's just so hard to eat like food that makes me feel energized and good. And I just think every restaurant should just have normal food that you can get where you won't feel sluggish and awful the rest of the day.
Okay,
but
yeah.
it's impossible to find except for those safe spaces like Westville.
Like Westville.
I have been
Yeah.
eating crazy style.
Me too.
I had
And
Shake
I feel
Shack yesterday. It was
terrible. I have
so
no
good.
energy. It
Shake
affects my
Shack is
mood.
amazing.
I
Yeah, but-
don't understand that religion, but
Really?
Oh, it's so
yeah, I
good.
feel
Have you
like
had the
it's so
chicken bites?
mushy. I don't
It tastes
feel
good,
like
but-
distinct.
Have you had the chicken bites? They're quite
No.
crispy.
No.
But I will say when you get to be 36, you do arrive at this place where it's like when you're eating something, all you can think is like, how will I feel energy wise after this? And
Yeah,
it's like it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
There's
I don't
no
want to live
mo-
like that.
Well, there's just I don't want to live feeling always bad. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Do you
sorry
drink
you're
a lot of
feeling
water?
What?
Do you drink a lot of water?
I do, but on this trip, it's like I don't have my water bottle. and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
taking a lot of fiber, so it's drying me out. I'm looking giant pictures. So it's like really been tricky. But
My
I try
friend's
to
looking
drink-
dry in
I
pictures.
try to drink 3 liters of water a day.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just like, you don't understand. I've been tired my whole life. And so it's like, I will figure out a way to not be tired before I leave this plane. Like,
Are you anemic or like?
no doctor will tell me what's wrong, but there must
Yeah.
be something. This cannot be the human experience. This cannot be how we're meant to feel.
Hear me.
I don't believe it.
The Lemmy matcha energy gummies are.
Oh,
What?
I know.
Lemmy
I
matcha.
hate.
You
to
just had
promote-
so many things.
Lemmy,
Lemmy
you know the
matcha?
brand.
No.
Lemmy, Kourtney Kardashian. I hate that
Oh
I'm
my
doing this, but they're
God.
Come
actually-
you guys, let me say this.
I know.
I
well,
know.
You're so LA.
We should be a perfect brand sponsor.
I know.
You should.
Lemmy matcha.
Lemmy,
Lemmy,
L-E-M-M-Y?
L-E-M-M-E
Okay.
matcha like energy gummies. I kid you not. Like
They work? Peyton.
How?
Religiously.
When did? Can you get them in New York City? You have to order them
you get
online.
them anywhere worldwide. I don't know if that's
Are
true.
they
actually,
in brick
but
and mortar?
Probably they're in Erewhon for sure. by
Oh
the
God,
way,
we
but-
need one here. That's what we
one.
need.
I
That
thought
That
there
would
was
restore
one open.
balance.
I
I
thought
thought
there
that
was
was
one
was that a
Soho or
joke?
something. Yeah.
Oh no, you should go to Happier. I'm sure they have them at Happier.
Happier?
Oh, I
Where's
know
that?
those.
That's
Happier
exactly,
Lower
that's
East
exactly what I
Side.
need.
Yeah.
Happier.
No,
I
you
want
should.
Happier.
You'd love
Happier's
it.
like,
You'd
do you
love it.
want
It's a lot of plain
$40?
foods. Everything's
Yes.
really like well laid out, organized, so you know exactly what you
The
need.
key to feeling okay kind of is plain food.
I hate plain food.
I don't know if I can get on board with that, but I love that for you and your
Yeah.
journey. I'm excited for you. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my crush of the week.
I have my crush on the
Okay, go ahead, please.
your doorman downstairs, by the way.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, I'm obsessed with a man who doesn't make eye contact. Hi, no eye contact.
So
Just upstairs,
funny.
no eye contact.
They don't
no
care. They don't
response.
care where you go here.
I love the idea of just a doorman that like
I
no
know.
purpose.
So
Well,
actually,
I
like you're
started
crazy. When you're like,
waiting.
I'm going to 8th floor. He's like, I don't
It's-
care.
it's
I've got a
TMI.
gun in my hand. Like, he's like, whatever.
Literally, he told
TMI.
me help yourself.
Help yourself.
Like put in the elevator, help yourself.
I was
Accept and continue.
I'm obsessed with you.
Totally.
Great vibe down there. Yeah, I was like.
Well,
I
we
love
haven't
him.
had him before because usually we've been recording on weekends.
I know.
He's the
yeah.
weekday.
Oh.
The weekend person doesn't care either.
Could you believe? That's my crush. Love him.
My crush this week.
I'm trying to think of something I really love. You know, you have 100.
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
really, really lame, but I have a crush on Severance. I've been
I've-
rewatching Severance,
Why
and
can't
it's
I
like
watch
really
it?
good.
Am I stupid that I can't watch it?
What do you mean?
Like I
it's
tried to
too-
watch the first episode and I'm like, blah, I'm bored.
I watched that first scene over and over again, like where there's someone lying on a table, and then it's all of a sudden like, something happens and he's going back in and we're in a different scene. I'm like, wait, I didn't finish that scene somehow. I stopped watching.
Nothing
it.
happens in that scene.
Yeah.
Like you've gotten the point already.
Does
Should
it
we
take
keep-
a
we
while
should-
to-
we should
very
keep going, is
confusing.
what you're
Yeah.
Does it
you
take
should.
a while to get into it?
No, it actually moves like watching it. I watched it before when it came out, and I forgot basically everything except for the very last scene. But it like moves very quickly in a way that I'd forgotten. So
Okay,
it's
I'm gonna
like
dive in.
I
You
think
know
you
what,
should. It
we-
takes like 2 episodes, and we're like a lot has happened, but not in a confusing way, and a like oh my god what? It's like every
Right.
cliffhanger, which I think is like
Especially since I was on a 3-prop team with Zach Cherry in 2014.
He's a superstar.
Yeah.
wow.
And you know that in 1993, I auditioned to play that girl on the table.
Oh, really?
Wait, really?
I thought
It was
a
a thing where
boy
they
on the
give you a
table.
script, they don't tell you what it is or what it's for, and then the only directions on the sides were like throw yourself around a room. So I'm in LA, just like, ah! Like, what is this for? Didn't book it, but
Wait, that's the only direction? That sounds
there
so...
was like there were a few lines, but they didn't like make sense, and
Yeah.
they wouldn't tell you because it was like all under wraps. But everyone in my life does love that show, so I think I'm gonna dive in. You know, I was watching. It's not good.
Oh.
I already told you this. Remember the documentary about the guy, the neighbor who fucked like everyone in one family,
Yeah.
Huh?
He like abducted,
alien abducted.
but then like kind of gave back the kid, but then like was kind of sexually involved with the
Both
mom and
parents.
the dad, giving handjobs to the dad,
What?
Mm-hmm.
and then also making love to the mother.
Yeah, well, they've dramatized it, and I've been watching it. It's with
Where?
Jake,
Where are
Jake
you watching
Lacey
it?
plays the guy.
Where, what
Why
is it
is
on?
he
What is the show
playing
called?
that?
It kind of
called
works.
Friend
His
of the
face is
Family.
so
Oh.
crazy.
I don't know what's on.
It's on. Well, you know why? It's because I've been spending a lot of time on Peacock because I finished my Housewives catch up of
Yeah.
Salt Lake, and I was like, "What's this?" And that's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
It's not my crush of the week. I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a new background thing. Like, I'm behind on. You watch Summer House?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's like not great. I'm like behind on, but it's like everyone's annoying me too. Everyone's annoying me too much.
But why is Summer House happening now?
I'm rewatching. Well,
Oh.
for one, it doesn't air as they're shooting it. So like they shoot it over the summer, but I think it usually airs.
Oh, I get where
It
you're
should be
at.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I have anything
You
to
need
do
that
with it.
element.
But this is from like months and months ago. I just never watched it the last season.
Oh, my crush of the week is this song. What's it called? There's a song by Magdalena Bay. I can't remember what it's
I
called.
want all the
It's-
audio effects of you picking.
It's
Picking up
so
your jacket,
you know when you
looking
find a
at
song where you're
this.
just like like it's just like hitting.
That's kind of how I felt about that Shabuzi song.
Is that your
Oh
phone
my
right
God.
there?
Thank you so
Of course.
What would I do without you? What happened to me? It got really hot in here, and I'm kind of losing my faculties. There's a song called "She Looked Like Me" by Magdalena Bay that I can't stop listening to.
Oh, I have to listen to it.
It's kooky, so
Love it.
good.
Do you guys feel hot today?
Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
Shabuzi, the famous one.
yeah.
It was so funny on
It's
the
the only song I can name, but I love that
on the
song.
family drive to Christmas Eve. My dad was like, "Do y'all know Shabuzi? I love this song." And then we listened to Shabuzi radio for like 45 minutes, and
Oh
we're
my
like,
God.
"Yes, Shabuzi."
Okay, I am your father, by the way.
You would love him. He's heaven on earth. Yeah, I don't feel hot today because, and I love my Patrick Ta eyeliner. It works amazing, but it never comes off. And when you are trying to get it off, and it's just making you look more tired because you can't get it off. And that's what I was dealing with today.
That sucks.
But I'm gonna persevere.
I don't feel hot because I really want to go home, but I can't tell if like I should stay here longer. Do you know what I mean?
like
Because of
to
the air
LA,
quality
you
and stuff. Yeah.
Well, the air quality is.
But I would rather
horrendous.
know what I was dealing with. Like it feels so scary to not know what it's gonna like, to not be in real time, knowing how it's all evolving and what's like. And my apartment's fine, but it's like I'm sure I'll have to wear a mask and all that stuff. So I'm like, part of me's like I should stay here, but I'm like, I can't live out of a suitcase any longer.
Yeah.
So
Where do you live in LA? And we
East-
could bleep this if you want.
East Hollywood, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
saying
You're
it.
like, I'm inviting it back. Yeah.
No one goes there. So I just feel tired. I need to go to Happier on the Lower East Side.
Yeah. And you need to get a lemon
I
gummy.
need plain food from Happier.
What
I
about
do
you?
feel like you should stay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
But I hate suitcase living. I
I
understand.
just
You need to
can't
go back to
stand
your
it. I'm not
home.
built for it.
Because
Yeah.
how long did you like prepare to be here for?
Well, like 7 days I packed for, but I mostly brought like one outfit to do shows in, and then like workout clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, I can't tell.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
whatever.
Do
In
y'all
any
feel hot
case.
today?
Literally,
I feel
yes.
cold.
Yes.
I mean,
You're
it is
cold right
warm
now?
in here. No. It's warm in here. It's cold outside.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, but it's not as cold
So
as it
true.
was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Admit it.
Are those beautiful shoes from Mista?
No, they're not.
Are they
They're
Eckhouse?
No, they're from some Mexico City brand. I think it's called like Frank's.
They're so
something.
good.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually trip all the time because it's a square toe. For
I
the
know.
listeners, and I trip often in them. So
And
that's
it's like
the only part.
almost like a clog type thing, which is hard to walk in,
Mhm.
but they look cool.
and that's what matters. So,
Yeah,
But thank
yeah.
you. But not feeling hot. I mean, I think the thing about winter that really stresses me out is like layering so much that the fact that I'm
I
so hot and
know.
so sweaty.
I know.
And this shirt stained, so I've been keeping my arms really tight to myself.
Oh my
if
god,
anyone
you would
noticed.
never guess.
Thank you. I just didn't want to see. I didn't want to seem closed off to the world. Like I want to see open opportunities.
Yeah.
But-
Hun-
I'm cool.
Okay.
And what's the last part? Oh, are you mad at me?
No, you're mad at me.
Not at all.
Are you guys mad
Are you
at
guys
us?
mad at us?
No.
Oh, okay, good. We're
But
not
the
mad at
bathroom
you.
break kind of unsettled me a little
I
bit.
know, I
Are you
have
mad
to-
that like we're here and then we have to go somewhere else to keep talking?
Well, unfortunately, talking is the only thing that I feel like I'm good at. So
I am mad at a commute.
I know.
I know,
I'm a
and
little
we
bit
are
mad.
north. We are.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah,
squared.
we are north. Why did I think we were going south?
Oh my god. That
Now
changes
that-
everything.
I
I
thought we were
have to change my
going
outfit.
I can't wear this. Okay, well, if you're
Listen.
not mad, that's great news. You're not mad at me.
No. And when the
I'm
heart
unbelievable.
when the heart breaks,
It don't break even. Thank you.
Keep